And we are going to open some old baseball cards.
Lifted in the air, in the infield. Don Jeter waiting. Makes the catch. A no-hitter for Dwight Gooden.
So we have 1985 Fleer, 1986 Tops. This is like wheelhouse. This is your era right here. Which one do you think you want?
Let's go 85. That was
You
a
want
great year.
85? You might have a pretty good year for you, right?
85 is not bad. That was a great year.
24 wins?
24 and 4.
You don't do that no more, man.
This is a different now. Jack Clark, how about that?
Guy could hit.
Jack Clark could hit. We had a lot of battles. I remember Eichmann Mills with the Giants. He was hurt that year. Russell told me, Doc, you think you got a good fastball? I want to face Jack Clark. The next year, 1985, Jack Clark with the Cardinals opened the day, and I remember Jack Clark coming up. I remember Russell says, I got him 0-2. So instead of wasting a pitch, I want to go right at him. I tried to challenge him, hit a home run. I came and dig out, and Russell South, that's the Jack Clark I was talking about.
Learn your lesson.
Tommy Hurt is a good ball player, hard-nosed ball player. The Cardinals, he's my teammate for a couple years with the Mets. Great guy. Stole a lot of bases. Another teammate of mine, Tony Fernandez, played a lot of these guys.
He can play.
Von Hayes, great player. I say Von Hayes, one game in Philly, he hit 2 home runs in the first inning. Led off the game with a home run, and then he came up later on and hit a grand slam. Same game.
Here's another shot. Where's this going to wind up? Now, right on out of here. A grand slam home run. His second homer of the inning.
Hubbard, great player. He didn't really look like a power hitter, but if you made a mistake, he will hit a home run off you.
He's the guy that has the snake. He's the baseball card with a snake on it. Is that him?
Snake on, that's him. Glenn Hubbard. Jim Rice had some battles in the World Series in 1986. Great hitter. And with a thing, both with his balls in 1986, where depending if he hit a home run or I struck him out, we did this charity thing where they would donate so much money to the charity. I didn't strike him out, and he didn't home run for me, so we broke even.
Do you guys get together later and buy each other dinner or something?
Well, we won the World Series, so he still owes me dinner. Wade Boggs, good friend of mine, great hitter. Same thing, 86 playing against him. Also was my teammate, 96 with the Yankees, both from Tampa, so he's a great guy.
Okay, so Wade Boggs is the guy. I've heard a ton of Wade Boggs stories. What's your best Wade Boggs story?
Wade Boggs is probably the only white guy to eat more chicken than me.
He is the chicken. His Twitter handle is Chicken Man.
That's true, yeah.
The lemon chicken meal was eaten this afternoon, as he has done for most of his major league career.
Carlos Martinez, great ball player in San Diego, had a lot of battles.
He looks like a 13-year-old kid in that picture.
That pitch, yes.
That's a Cleveland guy, or sort of,
Yes,
not in that
Martinez,
picture, but
Cleveland guy. Yeah, he played with Cleveland.
Did
We had some
Martinez?
battles with Montreal.
yeah.
Great pitcher, great curveball, great guy. Battled by some alcohol addiction as well, so good guy.
All right, 1986 Tops. Let's see what we got here. Got Joe Beckwith. He got some hair, man.
That's some hairstyles back in those days.
Al Jones. Pete Vukovich. You know Pete?
Yeah, great.
So since we're in Cleveland, people should know that he was in Major League. He was in the movie Major League.
That's your wife and my kid. Vaughn kicks, fires. Here is a swing and a drive toward left field and deep. It is gone off the reservation.
Great movie.
Roger Maris.
How did Roger Maris get an 86?
Well, it's to turn back the clock. It's like his 1961.
Okay.
Yeah. Larry Anderson. Paul Walter.
Paul Walter's a good one.
They got those 80s pants, right? Like with the waistband. Yeah.
Uniforms a little different these days.
Vance Law.
Well,
Expos. Johnny Ray.
John Ray's a good hitter, second baseman.
George Wright. He had a nice little curl.
Yeah, those are curl days.
There's a Met. Gary Carter.
Jerry Carter, great guy.
R.I.P.
Great catcher. I think my favorite Gary Carter story was 1984 All-Star game. I come into the game, I'm very nervous. I'm 19 years old in San Francisco, and Gary said, just relax, throw the ball the way you throw against us the first half. Striking out 3 guys, and I remember at the ending, Gary said, wouldn't this be nice to be ready 5th day? Not knowing I was going to trade for Gary that November, Gary became my catcher in 1985, and it was no coincidence that I had the season that I had in 85 because Gary's a catcher.
That's a nice one, man. All right, I want to trade you Gary Carter then.
All right, I appreciate that.
I want Wade Boggs.
Okay, head up.
Yeah, I think that's a good trade, right?
That's a great trade for me. Thank you.
I like Wade Boggs.
Wade's a great hitter, but I'll take Carter any day.
Wade Boggs was my grandma's favorite player.
Right?
So a lot of the genesis of the show is my grandma's baseball cards.
Oh, awesome. Sounds good.
Wade Boggs.
There you go, man. I got
Not
Carter.
good. A lot of fun, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Big
Appreciate
fan.
it.
My pleasure.
There you have it. our introduction to today's TTM return. So there's 7 TTMs and there's 2 in-person autographs. And thanks to Mike Oz and Doc Gooden for introducing the majority of my TTMs in that little piece. If you haven't seen that, it's a great series that Mike Oz did for Yahoo. He's no longer there, unfortunately. They let him go a couple years ago, I think, at least, when they were downsizing. But it's worth going back and checking out those videos. Some awesome pack openings with former players. So highly recommend it if you have some time to check them out. So hopefully this makes up for not opening and pulling any Goodens, Chad. So let me know. All right. So we'll start off with the first in-person autograph with the man himself. We have Doc Gooden. There he is on the 85 Flair and the 85 Donruss. Pick those up at, well, it was the in-person autograph at the Hall of Fame induction this weekend. And next we have Jack Clark, which also met him at the Hall of Fame induction. He was actually there. It was awesome. Really great guy to talk to. And I got a few of his cards autographed. He was in that little piece as well. There he is on his rookie card. On the 84 Topps. The 88 Topps traded with the Yanks. The 88 Donruss, Diamond King. There's another Diamond King. The 83 Donruss, Diamond King. There he is on the 85 Flair update. Yep. The 85 Flair. 85 Topps. And the 85 Topps update. I'm trying to get all, well, trying to complete the 85 Topps set. We'll see. And I'm trying to get as many other 85 Flair and Donruss cards as I can. Let's put the Diamond King up there. Put those there. All right. And next are TTMs. The first one comes from Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to Vintage Card Steve. And there you go. Mr. Von Hayes. There he is on the 85 Topps, the 85 Flair, and the 82 Flair. You saw Doc talking about that 2-home run game against the Mets. First player to ever hit 2 home runs in the first inning of a game. All right, next up, 4-4. Sorry, and that was 3 of 3, 18 days, and he was 5 per. And next up from Atlanta Metro, 33 days, 4-4 with no fee. And another one of the players they introduced. Boom, Glenn Hubbard. Shout out to Adam's Card Closet, Atlanta. That's probably the best common card ever, hands down. No offense, Mr. Hubbard. There's an 87 Topps, the 82 Topps, and the 88 Topps. I love that card. It's great. Glad to get that one signed. All right, next up we have a 1 of 1. He's 20 per out of Boston, Mass. 23 days. And there he is, Mr. Jim Rice. As you saw Doc chatting about him. From there. And next up out of Tampa, Florida. Doc's hometown. This was a 2 of 2, 15 days, and he is 10 per. Mr. Wade Boggs, fellow Tampa Bay resident, like Doc. There he is on the Flair and the Topps. Next up, out of Miami, Florida, 2 of 2. He was 10 per, 36 days. Mr. Dennis Martinez, El Presidente. Perfect game. So very cool. Running out of stands here. Next up, we have out of Provo, Utah. This was a 2 of 2, 5 per, 16 days. Mr. Vance Law. There is an 85 Topps traded and the 85 Flair. Put him down here. All right, and lastly, we have out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, 3 of 3, free 9 days. Oh, you Johnny Ray. he is. Mr. Johnny Ray and 85 Donruss. The 86 Donruss Diamond King. And the 87 Tops. Great. We'll put the DK up on top there. It's fantastic. All right, there it is. Thanks to Mike Oz and the doctor himself, the legend, for introducing today's TTMs. And thanks to Vance Law, Mr. Ray, Mr. Rice, Mr. Boggs, Mr. Martinez, Mr. Clark, Mr. Hubbard, Mr. Hayes, and